Hello everyone. Today I bought some more diecast. I've got the snake and mongoose. Super cool looking box with the pictures of the real cars. These are for sure my favorite Hot Wheels of all time. I've already bought this many times. So I don't need to open this box today. I've got them already. But I just couldn't resist. I had to buy another set. I also got this P1800 gasser. That is a car I would not have expected to see as a gasser because it's a European car. But when I saw it, I thought it was kind of cool, so I wanted it. I bought all the other gassers I always buy the other gassers as they come out. Look at this paint job. This one here is a little grain of dust, but this one I think it's part of the casting. It's got the little stick figure like the movie showed the Saint. I kind of like this green, so all things considered, I wanted this. And that's going to go well with my other gassers. Hot Wheels owns Matchbox. I think you're all aware of that. Even says Mattel over here. So they're just a different kind of a line. The Hot Wheels, there's a lot of fantasy cars, stuff that I don't really collect anymore. And Matchbox has more of the realistic cars. But this one, it turned out awesome. Look at this paint job. It is phenomenal. So that can put a premium car to shame. It looks unbelievable. Some of the premium cars, for example, Mini GT, they don't have opening hoods either. So this, you could set it next to a Mini GT and it won't look bad. It won't look bad at all. The black wheels, they make it easy for toy car manufacturers. These wheels look great. Nothing bad to say about this. That's going to go next to all my other premium cars. I found a Pantera also. One of the guys that hangs with us at the old car show, he's got a Pantera. That is one dangerous, nasty car. You do not want to mess with that unless you're a pro driver. And it's also beautiful. And his is painted like that, red and black, with the gold wheels. So it looks amazing. I'm really glad I found this. Found another Corvette, and these are cool because it's got opening hood, which I like. Although if you've seen under the hood of a Corvette, they have these plastic engine covers. You don't really see that much. That's a fashion, the plastic engine covers. That's a fashion I didn't really get behind. Although on my Corvette I leave them on, but it still hides a lot. It hides all the fuel rails, which I don't mind seeing the fuel rails and the coils. I don't have really fancy coils either. They're just black, like they were from the factory. That should lift right up. Back in the day, the Matchboxes used to have a cardboard box like that. That was their packaging. Now it's just extra packaging. I really like these wheels, the rubber wheels, real riders, as we like to say. But I like this opening hood. That is some really cool stuff. You can see the plastic engine covers. I think it says Corvette on there, which is a nice detail. This is what I like. I like to have the rubber wheels and the opening hoods. Matchbox, they do have their premium line too. Also bought some Auto World. Can't resist those. Now these are premium. They have specific wheels for each car. They started making some lowriders. They can reuse the castings. I'm not really into lowriders. I like the cars to be like that, you know, just pure muscle. They put the dashboard a different color from the interior, which they came out like that. What is this? Is this a Tempest? They had the Tempest, they had the Grand Prix, they had the... Just trying to find the name of the car. So this one's a Grand Prix, so it's got a little bit more chrome than the Tempest. 64, that was definitely a good year. Royal Pontiac. I've got one of these old Pontiacs, a 62 Catalina with 2 4-barrels. I'll show you. Here's the 62 Super Duty. I like the dog dish hubcaps. That's the way I like them as they came out from the factory. Look at that. It's got the 2 4-barrel carburetors. So that's the racing version. This one would be more like everyday driver version. A nice luxury car from back in the day. Here's another nice blue Mustang GT. Grabber blue they call it. This is fantastic. And I look at them under double magnification, these auto arts. They are nice. I have nothing to complain about. Metal base, which is cool. Chrome wheels. There's a little flaw here, you can see. The tire's out of its place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tire off. And then I'll put them in some hot water so it gets soft again. There's a little bit of flash here on the wheel, so I'm going to take my X-Acto and I'm going to just trim that off. This type of flaw, I don't mind. That's okay. Because I can fix it up and the car would look nice again. Oh, look at this beautiful opening hood. There's an extra part here. What do they call that? It's the strut tower bar, it's called. And it's part of the engine. Everything's just one piece. The engine and the strut bar and the intake, it's all one separate part. So that's really cool, really well done. My wheel, I put it in hot water and that settled it. So now everything's perfect on this side. These moving parts, matchboxes, I really like them. I get them because I don't get the whole thing. I get the ones that I like. Generally, I like the cars with opening hoods. I can't resist them. But this Porsche came up and it looked pretty cool and the wheels were nice. So I decided to get it. Porsches, they keep their value really well. This looks to me like a new casting. I don't remember ever having this. Brand new casting. It's got plastic wheels, but they look great. And this is a very shiny paint. You can see the doors are slightly different color than the body. That's interesting. Probably they paint them at a different time. Paints like that, it can be tricky. But there's not a lot of dust in this. The paint jobs from Matchbox and Hot Wheels, always really awesome. And I also got this old pickup, which is very cool. 1963. These have always looked cool to me. And that was an option. They would have the white grille and the white bumper. Look at this paint job. And then they have my favorite thing where the hood opens up. That is special. Yeah, I like this color. The aquamarine or turquoise, depending on who you talk to. Wow. That is a nice car. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.